What's going on, guys? It's Cameron from Camaros and Customs. In today's video, we're going to be putting disc brakes on my Camaro and other random miscellaneous stuff that I've been meaning to do forever. And one other thing I've been kind of keeping a secret from you guys. So without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, so to get with the video, I went to go look at a G-body not so long ago, and I ended up not buying the car, but the guy had a bunch of different other stuff. That's why you always bring extra cash with you, just in case he has other stuff, because it's not a total loss. So anywho, I got clutch pedals for my 69. I don't plan on putting a stick in it, but I've got them if I need them. And also, I got disc brakes for the front, because if you know, my car is a full-wheel drum brake car, and that's not the best. And plus, right now, the brakes are messed up anyway. Only the back brakes work. That's one reason why I haven't been driving it. And another reason why I haven't been driving it is, I'll get to that in a little bit. If you guys wouldn't notice on my social medias, I don't really post the car as much as I used to. But like I said, we'll be getting to that later. So let me get the camera turned around and show you guys the brakes that I got. All right, so here into the back of the car, I've got the rotor, dust shield covers, calipers, I've got the hoses, and also I've got the mounting brackets for it. There's those that I got and a couple of the knick-knack stuff that he gave me. I've got those, and I'm going to try to get them cleaned up in like the cast finish that they've got from the factory, because I want to do them red, but then again at the same time, I want to kind of keep it looking factory. So here, let me show you those calipers. I'm probably going to get ready to clean those, and I'll get some GoPro footage, time-lapse footage, something like that. But I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So let me go ahead and quit yapping, talking your guys' ear off, and I'll go ahead and get to work. Alright, so I've got the calipers sanded down, wire brushed, and I went over with some Scotch-Brite. I think they came out really good for what I was doing. Yeah, so I got a time-lapse of that for you guys, and also got some cinematic clips, of course, of the end result. The goal here wasn't really to get it perfect, it was just to knock the rust off of it, so we can clean it up, hit a little rebuild on it, throw some paint on it. I'm thinking I'm going to make it look like the stock ones, like a cast look, make it look brand new. Once I spray that, boom, Brembos, 5 pistons. That's what they'll turn into after I make them brand new again. So I'm going to go ahead and get these things cleaned up to try to paint, but knowing me, believe it or not, I forgot to paint. So let's go make a trip to O'Reilly's and let's go get it. All right. Now that I'm back from O'Reilly's and Return Zone, I've got my primer, my Cash Blast, and my clear. So I got the primer, so we can obviously prime our parts, then put our Cash Blast on there, and then right after that, we'll seal it off with some clear. My choice, satin clear. Really wanted semi-gloss, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. So I got my caliper prepped and ready for paint, and now it's time to get my dust shields and my caliper mounts, go get those sandblasted and ready for paint as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get the camera turned around and get to work. So now that everything's sandblasted, everything looks clean, nice clean slate. I've got my brackets here and my dust shield covers. I'm gonna get some wax and grease remover, get these cleaned up and wiped off, and then grab my flameproof primer, and then let it sit dry. And we're gonna come back tomorrow and shoot some cast blast on these, and then put a little bit clear on it, and they'll be ready to go. All right, as you can see, I've got this in primer. Already looks way better than before since we've got it sandblasted. These have now been converted from stock brakes, just from putting primer on it, to 6-piston Brembo brakes, or Bear brakes, Willwood brakes, whatever you want to call it. Corvette brakes, all bad to the bone stuff, just from putting this primer on here. I know, you folks at home are wondering, but it's magic, I promise you. Just wait until we get the cast blast and then the clear on top of that. This is about all we can do for tonight. Just put the primer on. We're going to let it sit up. It's getting kind of late. Like I said, we don't have really much other time to do anything else. And that's going to wrap it up for tonight. And that's all I've got to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Woo! Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Oh, yeah. Where were we? So, what I've got here is our cast blast. I got one in aluminum and one in cast iron. So, our aluminum is going to be going on our dust shields, and then cast iron for our caliper mounts and also our calipers as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and get the camera turned around, show you guys what we got so far. Then we get to spray bombing, going crazy. Self-proclaimed best spray bomber in this garage. So without further ado, let's get to it. Cue the time lapse. So I'm now working on the calipers. I've already got these knocked down. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I've kind of had these off to the side. I just now ran back over them again, cleaned up, knocked all the rust off of them and all that loose rust. And now I'm going to show you guys a little tip for taping stuff. I don't know if you know it or not. For the people at home that don't know, here you go. This is for you. So if you're trying to get a crispy line on the edge of something and, you know, you want to get about half close to like looking perfect, and you got it up on the edge of something. I saw this, I don't know when I've seen this, but I saw somebody do this. So I want to get this around this edge right here because I don't really want to get any paint on the piston over here and this little rubber seal that we've got. So what you would do, take a hammer, little tapping device, anything like that, and go around the edge of it and just tap it. Go all the way around what you want. And if you did it correctly, you should be able to peel it off just like that, just like so, and come up with a somewhat nice crisp line, better than doing it all yourself. Now, this tape job is not perfect. It's not what we're after here. We just want to get it, you know, just somewhat covered up as much as possible because a little bit of paint ain't going to hurt the rubber seal for what we're doing. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get the wax and grease removed on these and then get the primer thrown on. All righty. I've got the 3 coats on my calipers, they're ready to go for cash splice for tomorrow. So next thing I need to do is get the garage all cleaned up. I've got stuff scattered everywhere. I've got paint, got like 3 or 4 paint cans over here, over there, parts, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get it cleaned up so we can have a clean slate, a good start tomorrow. So that's going to wrap it up for today. And I guess you guys see me tomorrow. Well, you guys see me in a snap, but I will see you guys tomorrow. So, later. Alright, what's going on, guys? I've got an update for you. We now have, see, got the old stuff out, new tubular stuff in. Me and the boys have been getting this thing absolutely clean, taken care of. I sanded all this down to bare metal and put some paint on it. Got the new tubular control arms in, the new sway bar. I've got the end links in. Brake calipers we repainted. There's the brake mounts. There's the spindle. Brake shield. I don't know how I feel about that. That came out decently good enough. I've got new tie rod ends on the way. They'll be here Monday. It's currently Sunday. Everything's coming out clean. Alright, so I've got the passenger side completely done. I think it's time for a ham sandwich. I don't know about you. Alright, what's up, guys? I've got a small update for you guys. I'm currently putting the sway bar on right now. The brackets that I've got right here, so the ones I got to modify. They don't fit. So I've just modified these. Cut the ears off of it just a little bit. I don't know why I don't want to focus. There it goes, kinda. But anywho, I cut those off of it. I couldn't mount the sway bar because of it. It was getting real annoying. Let me show you guys what I've got so far. Actually, I think it's coming out really, really clean. I've got both springs in, and also I've got the spindles mounted. Flip the camera around real quick. I think it looks really, really clean for this car from what it used to look like before. See, I've got these over here. Got the sway bar mounted on there from the spindles, but they didn't want to go up in there and sit right, so I got those in there. I've got the springs in, like I said. Spindle mounted. Got to shoot some grease in this side. The other side's a little more complete. Yep, coming together nicely. I'm getting super excited about it. Like I said, it's slowly coming along. I've been chugging along at it that day. Chugging along at it all day today. I've had some buddies come over, and we've been getting after it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera back down, keep chugging at it, and I'll get you guys some cinematic shots of what we got so far. And yeah, so here's your future camera. Alright, I need to do a little bit of clearancing to my dust shield because it's hitting the lower control arm a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then get the time lapse going. Alright, what's up guys? The garage is an absolute mess. I've got everything scattered everywhere, all the tools, parts, everything everywhere. I'm surprised I haven't failed yet because of all the parts we've got. I've got the car sitting on the ground just to see what everything looks like, and it's actually sitting pretty low on the ground. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get everything cleaned up. I'm gonna throw some music on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, guys? Here's a little update. I don't know where I left off last, but right now I just got the car pulled out of the carport and the brakes worked really good. We got the brake spread. I kind of got it like a half alignment on it. It'll be good enough to get it to the lineman shop next Sunday. That's whenever I'm meeting the guy up there. It's one of our buddies that does it. And then, yeah, I got it down to the other driveway. Get ready to give it a wash because that thing is filthy. I can't remember the last time I've washed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn some country music on and get to washing. Alright, so it's been a week after I got the front end swap done. I now don't really like where the car's sitting at right now. It's almost too rigged for me. I don't really care for it the most. So I'm gonna put the same wheels I got in the front, because I have 4 of them. They're all the same 15x7s. Put those back all the way around because I have to have the air shocks aired up so that way these wheels don't rub. And since the front's lower now, it kind of looks goofy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that switched over. Then I'm gonna pick the camera back up and show you guys. All right, so I've got the car sitting a little lower in the back now. I like that stance a whole lot better. We can actually lower it down a little bit. The other wheels, they have 275s on them and they're just a little wide and they rub the shock on the inside. So what I think I'm gonna end up doing here soon is getting some 255s for those 15x8s in the back, so that way we can put our staggered look back on, because I love the staggered look. It just won't work what I got now for what we're doing. So yeah, the car came out really killer. The brakes work insanely good. I can kind of tell that the car handles a whole lot better. Steering wise, it's a whole lot tighter. So yeah, and here's the big secret I've been keeping from you guys. So let me get the camera flipped around. Oh, we're missing something. Right there, I hit a deer last October, and ever since then the car has kind of been parked because it kind of like hurt my heart a bunch to see the car get hit, of course. And now, since we're doing the drop on it, I finally want to fix it. I'm ready to drive this thing. I just bought a motor for it, so the one that we just put in the video that I just posted, I don't know, like, it was the latest video that I posted. We're going to be getting
that motor and taking it out and eventually put it in my station wagon, because you know that motor in there has been wore out for the past 7 years that I've had the car, which is crazy to think about. But like I said, I've got a new small block for this thing. It's gonna be way more pepped up than this one. Hopefully I'm shooting for about 400 to 500-ish horsepower, which will be insane, because that'll be double what we make now. So stay tuned for that in the upcoming videos. I'm absolutely so excited how this thing came out. I'm ready to go drive it some more, go enjoy it for a little bit. Then here soon, I'll get us a video going of rebuilding the front end of this thing where I hit the deer with it. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys went on to enjoy and stay groovy. Bro, that's a lot of movement.